stomach, right? Imagine how little I can stomach you. Apparently, it's socially acceptable for my son to be fucked, raped, drugged, medicated, without mother or father's permission. And the good people, the good ones, that's you. You're the good people. I'm amazed by what you sit silent to. Kitty fucking, child rape, blood harvesting, blood trafficking, organ harvesting. I know. Let the elderly people feed off the children because there's no way in fuck they're protecting their future. Right, good people? That's what you're going to do. Oh, Tomaz, you're a good person, aren't you? All you can do is stomach child rape. I mean, you may as well be a kitty fucker yourself. I don't respect kitty fuckers. Do you respect kitty fuckers? Associate with them? Vote for them? Defend them like your life fucking depended on it. Good people. Yesterday, only one person could answer that question out of the 500 that came through here. It's amazing. Oh, I don't either, which makes this even worse. That means 500 people were personally responsible for their own mouth and their own reactions. Hey, V. Newton, who has the right to rape my 1-year-old son? You? I want to see if you'll say it on camera in front of artificial intelligence in the world. Who has the right to rape a newborn baby? Fuck him in the ass. You? Oh, I know what you're going to do. Say nothing. And your mouth didn't feed my child or prevent the rape of my child either. So what good are you again? Good people? Explain to me how there's any good people left. Oh, Thomas, you're the second person out of 500 that could give me an answer. Because they're such good people. Hey, V. Newton, who has the right to rape and fuck my son? While you watched, nigger. You watched. I called you out on it. To your fucking face. And you're going to do what? Run in the other direction. Avoid the question. Instigate some sort of cockfight with the speaker. So answer the fucking question, you cheap trick and goddamn whore. This question was presented to you yesterday. You didn't answer yesterday. You're not going to answer today either. You're predictable. Who has the right to rape my son? So I got to be repetitive here. Who? Smart people. Who had permission to fucking rape my son? Oh, no one had permission to rape my son. They still took my son. They still drugged my son. They essentially raped my son. Poke, prod, drug. While the good people watched it happen, silently. Are you rapists? If you're going to sit silent to kitty fucking and child rape, how are you any better? I don't know. No one will tell me anything. Silent witnesses, what are they good for? What are their feelings and concerns worth? What's Draco think of you? Think Draco gives a fuck if you live or die? When he grows up, if he survives that mess, he's going to rape all of you. Because you let the rape happen. You're good people. Come on now. This has gone on for a year, Thomas. Right? You all sat, watched as the system violated a father's rights, a child's rights, raped a man's son in front of his fucking face. You didn't do anything. None of you did. Right? And apparently in Colorado now, if you're anti gender affirming healthcare, you're an abusive parent. And that means if you don't want to transition your son or daughter to the opposite gender, you're an unfit mother or father. Isn't that amazing? So if you're not down for sex changing your children, you're evil. Do you honestly think I believe you, Thomas? Or anyone? I know what kind of people you are. That's Democratic policy for you. And the reason why the governor of Maine is down for such queer shit is because Janet Mills is a fucking queer transgender. Let's see somebody deny it. I know. It won't happen. All of a sudden the room gets quiet. Smart people everywhere, huh? So Democrats want to fuck my son in the ass because they're pedophiles and kitty fuckers. And Republicans don't care about children until they're voting age. Mom, Dad. Thank God for that, right? It's the common grounds between the two parties. Your death. So profitable. Thank God for that. You know what I'm thanking God for? My vocabulary. You know what else I'm thanking God for? My ninth grade education and lack of debt due to breach of trust. Trust nobody. A lot of money in that. Watch them sit silent to it. They won't dispute it. Silently, they'll confess it. You see what happens when you realize people aren't personally responsible for themselves, their actions, their words, or their jobs, their functions, their positions. They didn't apply for the job. Somebody else did. The devil made me do it. V, you're still talking? I asked you a question. You've lost talking rights until you can answer the fucking question. I can't believe you're still even here. White privilege. Well, you never pay for new equipment. You don't pay for my labor. You don't pay for my education. You don't pay for my observations, my research, my education. You sit silent to the rape of my children. So I'm trying to figure out how people are good in general. My mother can't be bothered. She's more worried about her fucking cell phone, like you. You guys got so much in common. Amazing. Oh, I am too. That's everyone's. That's everyone's excuse, Thomas. That's a sad excuse. It's pathetic. Oh, but you criminalize me for being broke. And then get mad if I can't do something that you can't do. Hey, V, why are you still running your mouth? I'm about to ban you. Yeah, my money, my labor. I bought stuff. I sell stuff. My education, my hustle, my grind. What makes you think you're entitled to anything for fucking free? See, that's a poor man's attitude, right? These rich cocksuckers and immigrants and third worlders think that everything in life is fucking free. And my son's life was free for the taking, and that was cool. Right? And then when I tell you there's no freedom from stupid people like V. Newton, you call me a liar. I know. You'll go to Todd Church's floor and you'll find salvation there. Oh, because I was pimping, right? I mean, I'm not a judge. I'm not a doctor. I'm not a lawyer. I'm not in the 13% of people that are happy right now. Why are you still running your mouth, V? You don't know if it's a good thing to fuck children or not. Tells you what kind of man you are. You should never reproduce. And you know, thanks to the Democrats and the education system, about 80% of you can't. That's funny to me. If you got vaccinated, you can't have children. Ever. Never, ever. And if you vaccinated your children, then you made it so they couldn't ever, ever have children. And you all thought it was funny stealing my son. It's pretty funny when you chemically castrate your own fucking children. You see, V doesn't have a response for anything. A worthless sack of shit. Only here to instigate trouble. Try to take over my floor. No different than Brian Jackson. There's only so many archetypes for personification or personality. There's only so many ways you can react to me. 3. And your reactions reveal your intentions or your motivations. Are you a sexist, racist nigger, V. Newton? Do you condone child rape? Socially acceptable? Wait until all the women find out. You like fucking children. Look at them all. Good people. Right? I have this and I have that, and I got room full of stuff for sale because of what? Nobody gave it to me. Nobody didn't. You see, you get no credit for your own labor. V. Newton can't answer a singular question. I don't know why you keep proffering your opinion. It's unwanted. You can't answer questions. You ain't wanted here. I got my own method. You got a brain? See, that was a question. All these beta boys can't answer any questions. They want to come onto another man's floor and balk king. But you're acting like dogs, not acting as kings. That's funny. You think you're men? You behave like dogs. How you doing, dog? I even tell people what they're doing while they do it. Came in here barking at me like a fucking dog. Can't have a conversation with that fucking dog. They don't know how to address me, so they're confused about the whole situation because I refuse to use the words people, person, or human. And I'm not a fucking job. I am the job. I'm working right now, and they refuse to see that. I'm working you on YouTube and Facebook at the same time, getting the same results. See, when it's issues of morality, nobody wants to take accountability. Somebody else's fault. But it was pencil pushing pricks and people doing their jobs that did this shit. I didn't do it. I didn't consent to it. I didn't vote for it either. And it never got my thumb of approval. Not one time. I don't know any Mainers that could survive without welfare benefits. Was the kindest. Was due to support for people like Tomez and others. Couldn't actually afford to do anything. Oh, yes, you do, Tomez. Yes, you do. I was. And now I'm trying to figure out why I shouldn't kill all of you for your silence to my son's rape. Because you're such good people. I mean, how long did I do these streams for, Thomas? 25 years? Never really asked for much of anything. Never really ever got anything. Gave everything, got nothing. And the thanks I got, you stole my son. You sat silent to his fucking rape. Good people. It won't bother them until it's their children stolen from them. These good people. Big facts, right? Wasn't personal yet. There's no emotion in it for them. They're not vested. Their children's lives are not in a fucking balance. My son's life is, though. And I bet $1, Tomez, that I would silence these whores. $1. I think I did a good job. Hey, who has the right to rape my fucking son? Who has the right to drug my son or rape him with a fucking vaccination? Who has the right to transition or transit my son's gender without my consent? That's amazing, because I've been asking this question for 3 days in a row. 3 days in a row. And only 2 people could come up with an answer that was socially acceptable. That's due to the IQ of the community at large. No morals. No ethics. Principles don't have any principles. My $1 is symbolic to silencing you fucking fools. Because that's essentially what school was for, silencing you and reducing you in degrees. Your degrees don't make you smart. Make you obedient. Just do my job. Yeah? Me too. My job is to give you the middle finger. No, V. I'm going to blame ass clowns like you because you're personally responsible for your fucking mouth. You're responsible for the shit that comes out of it. You're responsible for you. And you'll say the devil made you do it. I did. You're not even a man. You're a man child. Gotta blame everyone but yourself, huh? It's my fault we're having this conversation. Little closer to home. So watch this, V. Again, I'm going to ask you the same question I've asked you 3 times. Who has the right to fuck a newborn son in the ass? Who has the right to use infants as sex toys? I asked you a fucking question 4 goddamn times. It seems to me like you're the fucking problem. And you're suffering cognitive dissonance because you don't want to admit that you're a goddamn problem. Isn't that funny? 4 times I asked you about child rape. 4 times you avoided the question. 4 times you assaulted my character instead of addressing the question I asked you. That makes you a bitch. Seems to me like you're the fucking problem. See, I'm done playing around, Thomas. I hate repeating myself to stupid fucks like V. Newton. Over and over and over and over. Can't get an answer out of the fuck. I'm the problem? No, you're the problem. You can't answer a question. Simple little question. I don't know why it's so difficult to answer that question. It's amazing, isn't it, Thomas? I have fully came into my powers, man. They don't understand it. You still haven't answered the question. Are you stuck on stupid? SOS. Stuck on stupid. Son of Sam set you. SOS. You're shit out of luck, son. You got set by a son of Sam. Fuckhead. Suck ape. Love is hate. Hate is love. Newton loves me so much he hates me and loves the fact that my son's getting raped. Probably thought it was funny he was stolen out of the hospital. Kidnapping children, socially acceptable to people like V. Newton. They'll turn a blind eye to it 7 days a week. Got you figured out, buddy. Just like I got Governor Mills figured out. Governor Mills is a league of Governor Mills' own, above and beyond everybody else's league. Justice League, right? Governor Mills is in Justice League. Thinks Governor Mills thinks that Governor Mills is some sort of Wonder Woman. You can catch this performance at the Portland Drag Show. It's amazing. Turns out Janet Mills is a fucking transgender with an agenda. Said a man without an agenda. Just to watch you sweat. And by the way, I've been doing these streams 26 and a half years, and I've never once gotten a lawsuit filed against me. Ain't that funny? Things I had to think about for myself, Thomas. Defamation of a character is a motherfucker. Somebody could sue you. Shit. Right? That's impeccable record. Never got one time sued for slander or defamation of character in 26 and a half fucking years. All of a sudden, someone got feelings and concerns that I was an unfit father. Said who? Said a public official. Thought I was a pimp. Where's the proof? Who's the evidence? Who's the witness? No witness, no evidence, just their feelings and concerns. And they had the right to move on them. Then I find out you all thought I was a pimp, Tomaz, and shit got real funny. Oh, right? Pimps and hoes. Guess what? If you get paid by the hour to do something, you're a hooker. Doesn't matter the sex industry. Better get out a dictionary. Are you prostituting by the hour? Turning tricks, trick turning? Join the union of slaves in the hood. One of us. One of us. Oh, yeah, I'm doing great. Right? Doing great. Oh, yeah, why would I be happy about my son being stolen from me and raped in front of everybody's face while they laughed about it and thought it was socially acceptable, Thomas? Do you really have a fucking brain? I'm amazed you're still alive. How the fuck did you survive your own stupidity? Trying to figure it out. How are you still alive? If the programming masters had their way, you'd have killed yourself by now. OD'd on Mac, crack, crank, something. Maybe he'd be in prison like my brother. Or maybe my brother Wayne will be a cool story if you're a military man. He blew his brains out because he couldn't deal with civilian life. Isn't that amazing? When you're forced to think for yourself, oh, it's a chore because no one's going to do it for you. No one wants to talk about young men dying faster than old ones or the old men raping the young men. How do we protect the children from the elderly that are raping them? That's what stats suggest. They don't protect the future. No, they rape you of it in front of your neighbors. And no one says anything about it. No. So if you really thought about it, Tomaz, I'm committing a felony right now. While the good people watch silently. That's all they're good for. Silence, indifference, entropy, atrophy. They want to come in here and compete with me. And newsflash, there's only one of me. There's many of you, but only one of me. One. Isn't that cool? There's not another person like me. Uh-uh. I work really hard to sound like no one else. No one else got the same frequency as me. I cause, create a tone, generate it with my mouth. I'm a tone generator, walking around in the flesh. I'm going to make you vibrate. And you know what they don't do? They don't respect me. They don't reimburse me for my education. No, they don't. They starved my children, stole them, raped them, denied them prosperity and a future that was theirs. I'm so angry because of the good people and their ability to judge what they do not know well. Oh, when do my children get to eat, David? In this lifetime or the next one? You hypocritical fuck. I've been doing these streams 26 and a half years. What are the good people good for? Lying, cheating, stealing, raping, killing, because it's fun. And then you get insolence from fucking cocksuckers like you, right? Because, I mean, what did you do to save my son? Nothing. Did you paint a sign? Hold it on the side of the road? You do something? No. That's right. Why is that, David? Because the things I produce, you don't respect them. Right? My presence, my time, my education, my video documentaries that I finance with my money, you have no respect for none of it. Oh, bullshit. I've been on about it for a year. Don't fucking lie to me. You're in here trolling me every day. Fuck you. You lying piece of shit. So that's what I said earlier. That's what people are good for. Lying, cheating, stealing, raping, killing, erasing, and deleting shit. It's amazing. Do it for fun, personal entertainment. You do it because it was your job. I'm just doing my job. I'm a job. You take away their jobs, they can't talk. You take away people, persons, human, they're left speechless. They can't speak. They don't know what they are, where they are, when they are. So how the hell do they know how they are? They don't know how they are because they don't know when they are, where they are, and how they got here. They don't know nothing. So they definitely don't know how they're doing if they don't know anything. So they don't know how they're feeling. They'll try to lie to me about it. I'm fine. Financially insecure, neurotic, and emotional. Did you get vaccinated? You bought into the fear campaign. Financial evidence appearing real. How many years did they talk about the weaponization of your tax dollars? Accountability? To who? I owe you something? You already stole my son. Want me to kill myself? Would that make you happy, David? David thinks I owe him something. Isn't that amazing? Accountability. My family's dead. Who do I owe? You? Ah, so I don't owe you anything. Oh, just checking. So I didn't owe you this explanation. I gave it to you. You didn't respect it, right? That's the real problem, ain't it, David? Men don't respect men. Accountability. That's your fault, not mine. I'm the one sitting in this chair. If you were me, then you'd have your own fucking channel, right? And then you could sit there and watch people bitch, whine, and bellyache about how you do nothing at all. Because this ain't nothing. This is nothing, right? Absolutely nothing. I don't owe you a damn thing. Facts. Oh. So I don't owe anyone an explanation. And I'm not accountable to anyone. Except for myself. And I'm liable and responsible for the words that come out of my mouth. I'm not responsible for your mouth. Right? They all think I'm stupid. It's so amazing, right, David? You guys go over and learn things from Todd. Where did Todd get those things? My ancestry? It's just a guess. And others. But Todd didn't come up with anything. Not on his own. Somebody was feeding him. Boggles my mind. Do you think intelligence comes from a university or a personal choice? See, there's that accountability again. Right. So, what's the reactions for sitting silent to child rape, David? I mean, what did you do about the rape of my son? You didn't do anything about it. The good people said I was the problem. Right, David? I'm the guilty party. I raped my son. I did it to him. That's typically the reactions because there's no accountability and leadership. Somebody else is at fault. Me. Scapegoat me. Why don't ya? I'm sure sons of Cain know all about it. You didn't know about it. Bullshit. This has been going on for a year. You're in here every day. You gotta play dumb. That's what people do, David. Play fucking dumb. No, Thomas, he already knew. You're gonna lie about it. Because, motherfucker, I was just talking about my son yesterday. 3 days ago, I did a stream. The motherfucker was in here. And it was about Draco, my son! And he's gonna sit there and play dumb. Lie to me some more, why don't you? See what I mean, Thomas? Bogdan, tell him. I hate when people try to blow smoke up my ass. Call it knowledge. Smoking. Sure I did. Sure I did, David. Sure did. Now you're lying. So that's 2 times you've already lied to me, David. You lied to me about previous knowledge of my son. Now you're going to sit there and lie and say I didn't do anything at all. What am I going to do with a buck? I've been to court 6 times. Changed the charges 6 times. Guilty till you prove yourself innocent, but they keep changing the court change dates. So there you go. David lying. It's all David's good for. Lying. I filed lawful legal notices a month ago that no one's responded to. Nobody. Kind of like my streams. Nobody responds to them. But they'll pass judgment and sit there and try to tell me that I didn't do anything at all. When the truth is, I did everything I possibly could, and you called it fucking nothing. Yeah, you do. I already popped you twice. You said I did nothing, but the truth is I did everything in my power, and you mocked me. So there's a lie. And then you're going to lie about previous knowledge of my son. You didn't know anything. But that's bullshit. Because I talk about my son every other day, right in front of your fucking face. So that's 2 lies coming out of David's mouth. See, this is why there's no community. And V. Newton over here doesn't know if it's socially acceptable to rape children or not. So his opinion's worth absolutely nothing. I've asked him 5 times, is it socially acceptable to fuck a 1-year-old in the ass? He can't give me a straight answer. Out of 500 people, only 2 could. Who has the right to rape my son while you watched? And remember, these things are recorded by artificial intelligence, and we're all under surveillance 24/7. Welcome to the surveillance state. The gray state, the police state. Your reactions are recorded. Isn't it amazing? Rape is a trigger word. Child rape. Ooh. Yeah, there's pedo hunter groups. Kitty fucker groups. Is he going to go ahead and keep trying to lie to me, V. Newton, when I know that your reactions to me are recorded 24/7 by artificial intelligence? and the etherical records, the Akashic records, the records of the universe, the living memory, which is in the water. So I laugh at you when you try to lie to me. See what I'm aware of? No. Silence is a fucking confession, fool. Call me fool again. You've been doing it all my life. Call me a sexist, racist nigger. You've been doing it all your life. I can't remember a time when anyone thought I was good for nothing. Your silence makes you good for nothing. See how the tables have turned? Your silence makes you worth nothing. Silence is confession. The only one that's going to hear it is you. Ain't that right? Oh, snap. Pans, hoes. Your silence makes you my hoe. If I want to inflate your ego, I can. If I want to kiss your ass, I could. If I wanted to bellow and fill your sail for a wind and push your boat all over the place, can, will. Personal entertainment. No money in it. You don't respect men. Amazing, huh? Stop them on a dime, spin them, kick them in the ass, and send them packing in the opposite direction. Amazing, huh? Where did that come from? School? So I keep laughing. You will never recognize me for my individual efforts. Not ever. You don't respect men. You don't respect yourselves. You believe the television. I've asked V. Newton 5 times the same question over and over and over, and somehow he's going to destroy my live feed. You must be some sort of Dr. Evil feel good. There's no system resolution for these problems because the system is creating these problems. You'd rather blame men than acknowledge 85% of children are without fathers in the home. 60 to 70% of divorces are filed by women. The modern woman is in control of the education, outvotes men 6-1. Death rates are surpassing birth rates because of women too. It's all because of education or leadership. 75% of today's children are fucking illiterate and emotional, medicated. Mothers and doctors are collaborators against the interests of their own children. You've lost privileges to my floor, V. Goodbye. I'm done wasting my time on stupid. Anybody else want to get blocked? Banned? Excommunicated? Oh. I'm in action right now, David. How come you can't acknowledge that? What's my time worth to you? Fucking nothing. What's my education worth to you? Fucking nothing. Men's time and labor is worth nothing. And my children suffer because of you and people like you, because of your judgment and your fucking mouth. You come into my house and feed off my family, and you want to say I'm the goddamn problem? No, nigger, you're the problem. Your interpretation of what I am and what I'm doing is wrong. You know it, I know it, and I checked you on it, motherfucker. What? I hound you fuckers. I go to Todd's floor to heckle, to mock. I ain't learning nothing from you. Then why the fuck are you in my home? Sitting there telling everybody my science is right. That's why I'm here. Then the next statement, I haven't learned anything off you. You're a liar. That's what you are. You're a contradictory liar. In one statement, you told the public that you're here because I speak the facts. In the next statement, you said that you didn't learn anything here at all. That's 3 lies. You're a good man. I will rule you. He's a hoe. Judge me? I just judged you. How you like it? Feel good? Oh, you analyzed my work. You fed off of it. You studied it. And did you help my 5 children at all? Somebody owes them for the 30 years of my investigation and my education because I wasn't part of any fucking institution. I'm my own institution, and you're here feeding off me. You want to compete? You're full of shit. It's people like David is why there will be no resolutions. Oh, did you support my work financially? No. Did anyone? No. Why the fuck would I care about your wife? You don't care about a newborn life. You're talking shit out your ass, David. You're the victim in my son's kidnapping. You got a victim mentality. Yeah, they'll live a long life without their father because of people like you. Right? My children will never see their father because people like you respect me so much. What we're looking for here, Tomaz, is consistency. Oh, there's no great divide. You never left America's. European royal families stayed behind and took over management of America. It's a farm and a plantation ruled by European elitists. How is there a divide? Join the Union. Joint European Slave Unionship. Love Jesus now. I keep telling you that's what Jesus stands for, and no one listens to me. Not you, not Todd, not anyone, not even my mommy or my daddy. Remember, I said this was the age of Horus and angry children due to parents not listening to them. That's my science at work. There's no help for Zionists. Oh, yeah, I know. She made her bed and she can lie in it. I don't feel sorry for her. It was socially acceptable for her to throw her children in a trash can. 4, 3, 2. Yeah. See what I mean, Tomaz? It's always my fault. My fault. Yes, I am CIA. Catholics in action. I perfected the art of water torture. I adapted it into my psychological approach to situations that I face on a daily. Corporations refer to this as a nagging factor. Persistence pays. PP power. Do you remember when everybody thought I was a bad person because I couldn't buy a $50,000 wheelchair? I was the devil because I couldn't buy a wheelchair? For someone other than myself, of course. Right? It's amazing. It's amazing how little value you have when you can't provide value for other than yourself. It's like I owe you a living or something. Yesterday, I killed women's lib and feminism in general. It's amazing. Due to capitalism, you can't afford groceries or the homes that you're currently in. Women will stop producing completely by 2040. You'll pay for designer babies and clones by then. It's socially acceptable to transition children at birth. It's already been passed into law in Colorado, thanks to Democrats. And the Democrats in Colorado are no different than the Democrats in Maine. And Maine is a Democratic stronghold. Lots of masculine females and effeminated males. I figured it out without a high school degree, a license, or your fucking permission. I don't need your approval either. Isn't that amazing? Strange. Thumbs of approval don't pay the bills, don't feed my children. Yesterday, we discussed mass murder and child trafficking. It's not profitable, socially unacceptable. No one found any value in the discovery. Traumatized by the news. You value death more than life. You respect the dead more than the living. Shame on you. The thing about the dead is they don't have to suffer you anymore. And devils and demons are not born into this world. They're made by good people. The ones that love them. The great atrocities occur when people think they're doing the right thing. And the road to hell is paved with good intentions, a brick at a time. If they don't see the evil, they don't have to speak on it. If they don't hear about it, they don't have to repeat after me. They can perpetually live in a state of eternal bliss with a spotless mind, suffering from amnesia. Everything I say today, what I said to you right now, you'll forget it by tomorrow. That's rather stressful. And what I did yesterday, you forgot about it already. Isn't that amazing, Thomas? If I tell it to you today, I don't have to tell you tomorrow because I told you today. I told you yesterday too, but you wouldn't listen. So I told you today too. That's 2 days in a row. Hat trick is 3. 3 days in a row of silent subjugation. If you're silent to the messaging today, then I predict you'll be silent tomorrow too. And that's because of what? School? Experience? Repetition. And karma is a universal construct. It's one of those things that binds all people. Doesn't even matter what country you're in. Kind of like time and unity consciousness. Those things are collectively shared. Time. The ties that bind. We all share time. Some people have time shares. When it's an individual's time, which is expressive to their life, you have no respect for it. None. You don't respect life. You're indifferent. Like my son! My mother was raped while the good people watched. Just like my grandmother was raped by a priest. And you all run around thinking you're fucking moral? Good? Does your God condone child rape, Tomez? Does your God condone sucking baby dick? Well, David, what do you think I think of the majority of you when I know what you're sitting silent to? Rape, kitty fucking, child trafficking, blood selling, organ harvesting, mass murder, child rape, cannibalism. Let's eat our own young. Hey, everybody. If we eat everybody, there'll be no bodies left, and there'll be no crime to talk about. No bodies, no crime. Do we have a tendency of eating our own? Huh, David? Oh, I know. I know. But at least you're confessing. I already knew that about you. But at least you're confessing it. You don't care what I think. Then why are you here, feeding off my house, if you don't care what I think? Why are you here? I know you don't care. Right. They didn't care about my labor because I couldn't buy a $50,000 wheelchair for Kelly. I raised more money than all of you combined. Right? While you watched her suffer, I raised more money than all of you. Still couldn't afford to buy the wheelchair. But I still did raise more money than the entire fucking community. I matched you dollar for dollar. And then they put her in a nursing home 80 miles away, one way. So that's 160 miles round trip. That's about a $300 cab ride. And people wanted me to make that trip every day. How the fuck I gonna do that? What? Oh, smart people. Right, Tomaz? I'll start walking at 5 a.m. Right? They didn't lift a fucking finger. It was easier to blame me for the things that I couldn't do because they themselves couldn't do those things. Ain't that right? None of you could do it. So it's easier to blame me than to come together for Kelly's fucking wheelchair or anything. Anything. How about children being raped? Is that a problem? I think it's a problem. What do you think about that? I don't think it's socially acceptable, personally. I think that people that are fucking children in the ass at the year of age, using them as sex toys, should be murdered. They should be killed. And anyone protecting them, they should die too. And if you're going to sit silent to the crime, you may as well suffer the same punishment. Isn't that logical? I mean, that's what happened 100 years ago. Are we going to do it again? And the ones in the U.S. doing the raping are related to the royals in Europe. Right, David? Where'd they learn it from, David? Stop bullshitting me. Stop trying to act like UK's a fucking greater place than this place. 20 years from now, there won't be no white people left in your place because you fucks won't defend yourselves. You good people. God save the Queen and no one else. Right? What an awful thing to say. God save the Queen and no one else. Wrong. Wrong. You see, I didn't get indoctrinated by you fucks. I know about the Tartarian Empire. I know about Earth pyramids in America. I know about the civilization that was here before you came here and you raped this fucking place of all its goddamn worth. I know how your royals are fake fucking royals. I know how this land that I'm standing on is the real Israel. I comprehend how I'm fucking talking shit in Babylon. America is ancient Babylon. Here I sit babbling in Babylon, not really confused about my past or my origins. Know where I came from, so I know where I'm going. hell's gatekeeper, which means you can't get out of hell without me. Isn't that funny? The gatekeeper between heaven and hell, and you shall not pass. I wonder who gave me that authority. God, the devil, no one knows. Oh. And he's gone. I know. 50 Shades of Wheat. There is no black. There is no white. There's just tonage. 50 Shades of Tone. I don't like your tone. Don't get a fucking tone with me. I don't like your skin tone. I don't like the sound of your voice. Shut the fuck up. Oh, wait, I don't have to listen to them anyway. They have to type their reactions. The only reason why there's any difference in hone is because of climate and diet. See what happens when good men don't even comprehend what they're sitting silently to? And a lot of this will become painfully obvious to you once you start studying the history of Planned Parenthood. Study the history of the Planned Parenthood people and their relationships with the Clintons and the Vatican. And your bullshit excuses for your lack of response now, I'll be waiting for apologies later. Right? Good people, kitty fuckers, and child traffickers. Let's ask Mother Teresa about it. And Mother Superior at the same time, right? Because who's fucking Mother Superior, yours or mine? See, I started blaming the mothers for all of this shit. I stopped blaming men for all of it. I blame their mothers. Who's in control of education right now? Who educates the men? Their mothers? Most men grew up fatherless. You notice how mothers don't want to own their shit? Blame me for it. Easier. Accountability for what, David? What am I accountable to? You? I owe you something? You already said I don't owe you nothing. Who the fuck do I owe? Come on, David. Here's your smart answer. He already said I owe him nothing, so why is he here? Getting a free education because he's a fucking parasite? Oh. Do you respect my children? No. You don't give a fuck about them. I know this. You already told me. You want me to feel sorry for your fucking wife? Why? Because you're a piece of shit, that's why. You have no mercy for my fucking children. You want me to feel sorry for your wife because you want to fucking be what? In control of my floor? Feel a victim? Right? Oh, no. No. They got vaccinated. They'll be dead in a couple of years because of people like you running your mouth. Right, David? Those vaccines are murder, aren't they? Your dollar's not worth a fuck. Like your opinion. It's not worth anything. It keeps changing. Does the government own my children? Yes or no? Did the government move in violation of my quote unquote rights? Operate under assumption without any proof, feelings, and concerns only. No evidence. No witness that wasn't getting paid. Everybody got a motive these days. Right, David? I said it for free. I'm not getting paid. The people who stole my son are. They're getting paid by the hour. There's no benefit to return a son to his father because there's cash involved in the equation. They'll lose the profit margins. Right, David? How am I going to fight that? I ain't got no money. You're not going to give me none. Right? Todd ain't going to give my son no money either. You know that. I know that. Men don't respect men or their children. You know that. I know that. Tomaz knows that. I ask, who has the right to use my son as a sex toy? You sat silent to it. That's not funny. You ran from it. You avoid it. Like Todd. You'll never see Todd come on my floor. Right? I know that. You know that. Oh, shit. That's really amazing. They call me materialist, but I sell the materials away daily. So I'm not really a materialist. That's another lie. Isn't that amazing? They keep lying. So how they do well. Lie for a living. To themselves and other than themselves. You know what else they'll do? They'll deny the license to lie in their own pocket. Possession is 9/10 of the law. You got a lie in your pocket. You'll deny it. Isn't it cool that I can point at specific things and then tell you how you'll deny it beforehand? Like your dog tags you wear around your fucking neck, soldier. Are you a dog because of your dog tags? See? Politically identified the marker. Dog tag. Are you a dog because of your tags? Dog tags? Can you buy can you be identified by what you wear? That guy's a dog because he's wearing dog tags. Right? Or wrong? Did I just mark you? Hit you with my marker? Shit, he got me. Soul dyers wearing dog tags are commonly referred to as war dogs. They're the war dogs. Hmm. And those Leos, those law enforcement officers, those Leos, they're the law dogs. They're the dogs they use to sick dogs. You sick dogs on good people, don't you? Law dogs, sick dogs. Woof, woof. Merchant sailors and pirates are commonly referred to as sea dogs. And you point at the fucking spot, nigger, and you will see the dogs run their legs and not their fucking mouths. Religious people are dogmatic, commonly referred to as dogmen. Isn't that amazing? So many different dogs. Your religion is your dogma that you follow. And I wonder how many of these dogs will follow the words coming out of my mouth. Comprehend them even. Respect me for speaking them. Not likely to happen. And English is the best part. Language of dog. Dog Latin. So even using English makes you a dog. And if you're wearing a COVID mask, you're a muzzled fucking mutt. A muggle with no magical abilities. None. Zippity doo dah. There's no helping you goyim fucks. I'm not one of your fake Jews. That's amazing. You actually don't have any respect for Jewish gibberish or psychobabble. Here I am just running my mouth. Jewish gibberish, psychobabble, babbling in Babylon, blah, 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 blah. You can't catch me, I'm too fucking fast. Which is why they CT'd me from the public square and banned me from the courts and the hospitals. I'm a menace to society without a license or a degree. I haven't even had a proper photo ID in 20 years. I'm barely a blip. Pedestrian lives don't matter. They don't pay the king's road taxes. And if you're not down with gender affirming transitional health care for your newborn children, you're unfit parents. Said Democrats in Colorado. They already passed it in the state law. Coming next, Maine. Because it's another Democratic stronghold. Right? I mean, let's just cut the boy's dick off and turn him into a girl the day they're born. That way they'll never know they were male. Gender affirming health care for newborn children. What's the reasoning behind this fucking madness? No one knows. And you got the state rep Laurel Libby of Maine discussing literally the same exact issues. It's wild. That's why I shared her feeds the other day. You don't believe me? I'll share the senator over here. Well, how come this motherfucker is getting banned from the state house? Free speech is dead. It's a conspiracy. Woke ideology is being forced out. Everybody's got it. Baby bird, had you heard? Where's Bird, man? You ever watch Pet Detective when Jim Carrey was saving those baby birds? You know, acting like a mama bird and chewing the food and spitting it down their fucking throat? What is it that you think I'm doing to you right now? Can you repeat your stupidity again, Tomaz, for the collective? Symbols mean nothing. Reality is ruled and defined through symbology. So there. I checked your thought process and showed you how you're full of shit. Let's talk about how letters are symbols and symbols are signs. Did I lose you? Did you get offended? Symbols and signs rule and define reality. And smart people like Tomaz will tell you symbology means nothing. Let's watch the dumb nigger sweat now. Remember, I only have a ninth grade degree education. How are you smarter than me? Still trying to figure that one out. Got a ninth grade education, everyone. That motherfucker's working for hoes. People running around back talking me behind my mouth, calling me a pimp. Okay, I'm a pimp. I'll accept your title. Why fight it? Turn it into an acronym for party in my pants. I don't want to join your parties. You don't like my frequency. Poor babies. Telling me to grow up. See, they'd rather assault your character than address the facts that came out of your mouth. Which is why I said for a while now there'll be no resolutions in society due to cults of clashing personality. Said it for $1. Denying it, doesn't that make you a hoe? Sitting silent to it? That's a theory. Everybody loves everybody so much. And as soon as you start to have a little respect for yourself, people try to take it away from you. Because they love you so much. Oh, I get told I'm doing nothing every day. Right, David? By you. People like you. Todd. My silence suffers because of your ego. Right, David? Right, Todd? Right, Thomas? Come on, man. My son's going to die in state custody because of people like you. Right? Because they care so much. They can't be bothered at all. Oh, you sold weed when you was 14? Did you owe the weed to the community? You see what's happening here? Egos are flaring up and insults are coming out of everyone's mouth. And the last thing any one of you is going to do is address the facts that came out of my mouth or validate them so my children can eat. Correct? This is my floor, not your floor. Most of you seem to have no respect for my home or my house. So I don't know why I should respect you or your homes or your houses when you clearly have none for my children or my home or my house. See? No respect. None. My fault. Right? My fault. That's what the psychology says. Says everything's my fault. Your illiteracy, my fault. My vocabulary, my fault. I'm speaking, talking, streaming. That's three things. And then I'll sit there and say, I'm doing nothing. Isn't that amazing? Oh, you study me. Well, guess what? I'm studying you from my observatory. You're the birds I watch. You're the birds I mock. I love mocking birds. Most people repeat after the television, and I want most people to repeat after me. It's not okay to use newborn babies as sex toys. I don't think that's socially acceptable. Parrot me, mock me, copy after me, plagiarize me even. Go ahead, steal my lines. Well, you're not going to feed my children. So you come here to study me, which means feed off of like a parasite, fat and happy, right? Parasiting off of everybody. You can't be bothered to do anything. Got to feed off of everybody else doing all the heavy lifting. Only 20% of people are actually doing the work. 80% feed off their neighbors. It's amazing. No, it all began for me in 1996 when I decided to leave home and do my own investigation. And again, this always boils down to personal recognition for one's own efforts or labors within a communal or tribe. Universities and institutions tend to feed off the labors of singular individuals. I actually don't take credit for some people's work. I ping off of it because they're saying the same things. Their observations run parallel to my own, and those people I have no interest in competing with. I'm only affirming their works through using them and giving them recognition by donating their links in the comments to most streams. Isn't it funny how everybody in here is avoiding the one question I've asked the entire stream? They can't stay on subject. They deviate, deflect away from issues when it comes to kitty fucking, especially when it's concerning my son, right? I'm supposed to be worried about them so they can feed off my energy. They want me to have sympathy or feel sorry for them. They're the victims in my son's rape. Correct? I'm supposed to worry about David's wife, Julian Assange, and every other person except for my son. When I've essentially asked the whole time who has the right to use 1-year-old children as sex toys, none of you could answer. Couldn't even find common grounds with you. Instead, you wanted to make me the issue. Because you're children. You don't actually want to deal with the fucking issues. My child's rape turned into a competition in regards to who did more. It's wild, isn't it? And my son suffers because of your cults of personality. See, I said it that way, so I wasn't saying anyone's name directly. Every person is a cult of personality if they knew proper English. I don't give a fuck about Susie Dawson, David. What I give a fuck about is your deviance from Draco Burrow. I'm supposed to give a shit about your wife, Susie Dawson. Tomez said I'm supposed to worry about Julian Assange because of this fucking rape of my son. Isn't that amazing? Is it moral and ethical to use 1-year-old babies as sex toys? See, I even left my son's name out of that one. Could be a boy or a girl. But let's keep talking about Julian Assange. Right? Right, Tomez? Do you think I'm fucking distracted? I tend to stay on point. I think child trafficking is an international issue and not just a local one. There was an international child trafficking ring popped in Florida yesterday. And by Joe, they had a pipeline from Florida to Maine, just like I've been talking for years, guys. For years, I've been telling you this shit. Now I'm going to watch you sit silent to it. Because I've been telling you for fucking years. Underground tunnels, underground railroad for smuggling children, underground infrastructure. Where's your money go? Overseas, underground, and for blackmail and payoffs, right? Three directions, being very abstract, because I don't want to get into specifications right at the moment. Let's get back over to my son. Right, David? Still, David has not addressed Draco Burrow's kidnapping, the rape of Draco Burrow, the drugging of Draco Burrow, the violations of his human rights. I'm supposed to worry about his wife and not my own fucking son. Right, David? I don't even know your wife. I do know my son was stolen from me the day he was born because people didn't like my attitude. They didn't like my clothing, they didn't like my appearance, and they didn't like my anti-vax disposition. And because of my anti-vax disposition, they called the Department of Human Services and filed a complaint. I red flagged them, I triggered them, I offended them with my no. And I said no many times, multiple times. I'm good at it. I love it. It's my favorite thing to do. I say no when they say yes, man. See, it's always going back to me for what? You don't know what happened. No, I'm going to blame the Democrats and leadership. I'm going to blame woke ideology. I'm going to blame anti-male trust laws. I'm going to blame you for your attitude. Isn't it amazing? My actions don't matter. They're not validated by you or anyone that loves me. You feed off me, though. But you'll do nothing to protect my family home, right? Oh, you're looking into the future for the solutions to the problems you're facing right now. That's the problem. Your attitude's the problem. You think you're going to learn something in that manner of thought process? Hell no. If you forget the past, you tend to repeat it over and over and over and over. Judging the present on the outcome of the future that hasn't been decided yet. Oh, but you feed off my family every day. You steal from them all the time. All of you do. Every day. Come on, man. I don't ask you for no money. You won't give none. Which is why I don't ask. Which is why you owe. If I just ask people to help with my political cause and my thought processes with education and how things should change, I bet $1 at the beginning of the stream every day. You run your mouth on nothing. Now you're copying my attitude, mocking me after hours of this shit. What did my son get from any of it? Nothing. What am I going to do today that's going to get him out of fucking prison right now? Nothing. Right? Hold a sign on the side of the fucking road? Ask you for help and you're going to give me a fucking finger, right, David? All of you! Do what? How about this one for the smart people out there that are so goddamn dazed and confused? I've been asking you for help for years, motherfuckers! Right? And every day it's the same fucking excuse. I don't have no money. I don't have a daughter. I can't be bothered. Give you a finger or a thumb. And you act like that's going to save my son. You're fucking high on methamphetamines made by Hitler. You're the fucking dope dealers. Drugged out of your fucking minds. Whoa, man. How did Elon save my ass? Elon put my fucking kind out of a job. How do you get a 1 from a 0? How do you turn a 1 into a 0? That's a magic trick I'll never understand. Because I bet a feed every day, I bet a dollar. They don't disagree with anything I say every day. They sit silent to it, mum. No affirmations, no denials either. Indifference. Being scientific right now. Well, in my world, when you're sitting silent to it, that's fucking consensual. Your silence means yes. It doesn't mean no. Silence of the good people. It's all they're good for. Silence. Whoa. And I suppose it's an accident that silence and license have the same fucking letters. They're anagrams for one another. You can't separate those two things. Secretly, they're the same. Got the same value. So, silence is approval for people like me, not people like you. It's a weapon. Who would ever recognize that silence is a weapon of oppression? Doctors kill with a license silently. No one has anything to say about it. Lawyers cover it up. Judges deny it. Turn a blind eye. The pharmaceutical industry bought, paid for, both sides of the aisle politically. There's no dissidents to the vaccine industry in this country. No dissident party. Set it for $1. Chemically castrated cunts. Carbon copy that. See? You don't see, do you? I do. And that shit makes me fucking infuriated. My blood is running cold. My truth bombs make you frosty. And I do that for my own survival. Why would I care about yours? When clearly you don't care about children. No one does. It's what you do best. You feed off of them. I said it for $1. Your culture is a death culture. You're in death cults. You respect death more than life. And you wouldn't fully comprehend that until someone steals your fucking son and your peace. Which is what you have done to me. And you'll say you didn't do anything. I know. You never will either. I already knew that. COVID propaganda was about bringing in biosecurity and biotech, biodigital convergence, conjoining the living being with nanoparticulates so they can fucking register you on an etherical network. And you'll be a nodal fucking point that I can disrespect and fucking disrupt with my word. I don't think you really understand how powerful I am. This television's a goddamn fucking device for programming your goddamn vision. Why bother going door to door? It's a lot of work. Man got a Nobel Peace Prize for inventing the television for mentally manipulating people. I got a degree for that in 2012. Mental manipulation. Whoa. Hey, Creedy, isn't it true you'll do absolutely nothing in regards to my son's rape? Because it's not your child? You just don't want to admit it in public? Doesn't that make you a fucking coward? And I'm the one asking the questions. So if I'm the one asking the questions that you can't answer, you're not number one anything. I'm not number two to you. That's for goddamn sure. You know what that is? Poop. Your poop. Poop stands for power one person's shit. My shit. Poop's on that. Right? Well, let's see, David. Talking something, isn't it? Right? I know you struggle with that one, don't you, David? Because you think I'm nothing. You want a nothing burger me, don't you? I'm also here to prove that there's no safety in numbers. You hide in large numbers thinking you're safe. Correct? Incorrect. You see what happens when they'll neither affirm or deny anything you say? They want to deviate and cause another argument about something else. Accountability. Who am I accountable to? Myself, you stupid fucking whore. And you know what I did? I said something. You stupid fucking whore. And you know what your problem was? You couldn't hear me. That makes you a fucking whore. And you know what cult you're in? Horus's cult. Cult of Horus. And isn't that what your leadership did? Sell you out? Whore you out? Prostitute you even? hookers and hoes. Ho, ho, ho. Santa Claus knows what's best for everybody. So look what I just did there. I tied hookers and hoes to Santa Claus. Ho, 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 ho. Prostitution, pimping, and hoeing. Today's preachers are pimping the children, and today's pimps are trying to save them from the preachers pimping them. Amazing. I know, right? Made so by the good people who raped his son and his daughters of their prosperity. They couldn't be bothered. So I can't be bothered. They don't see how it works. Such gullible and judgmental fucktards. Why would I need your approval to survive? I survived without your approval. Isn't that the reality? Good thing I'm not seeking your approval. See, my theory suggests that I don't need anyone's approval. Because of that attitude, my approval ratings went up. Whoa! Imagine that. I realized when steering clear of polarity and black and white terminology, you tend to get through to people in such a manner that confuses everybody. It's amazing. Keep in mind gender equality and gender fluidity, too. Again, let's go back to the initial question. What gives you the right to use my son as a sex toy? Because you're good people, right? What gives Democrats the right to sexually transition a child at birth from one gender to another without the parents' approval? And if you disagree with these things, you're unfit parents. And if you want to argue with me about it, you can call the Colorado Leadership Board. You can call the Democratic Party in Colorado. You can call the governor of Democratic Colorado and ask them why they would do such a thing or pass it into law without parental approval. And keep in mind, it'll wind up in every Democratic stronghold: New York, Maine, California. That's not a real Republican governor out there. Holy shit. So I don't think shoving woke ideology down parents' throats is a good way to make anyone love anyone. I'm pretty sure they want everyone to hate everyone. And let's talk about the failed man that Janet Mills is, because that is not a woman. Once you understand that right there, then you would understand why the governor would sport such crazy ideas as failed men in women's sports. Hey, Creedy, what have you done for Golden Peanut Trading Association or Golden Peanut Teaching Association that made a difference for the community at large? Not even for my own children. My children have been raped out of the equation. So what good are you but poop? How did you make a difference? How did David make a difference? How did Todd make a difference? How did Paul Spotty make a difference? How did Tyler Upgrody make a difference? Stab me in the back? Make me the problem? Last thing you'll do is admit you're the problem. I already knew that before I went live. Accountability on a personal level. On a personal level, David's not responsible for anything. Trady's not responsible for anything. Liable? Accountable? You're not responsible for your actions, your reactions, the words that come out of your mouth. You're not responsible or liable in any way, shape, or form. What did you do in the process? Take personal responsibility out of the equation so you're not responsible for the damage you might do, might say, might cause? Negate for yourself personal responsibility and accountability for your actions in your mouth. Is that right? Do I have it to a T now? What good are good men? The only thing they're good for is silence. Isn't that right? I said something different. Offended everyone at the same time. My, oh my. I don't even recognize you. I'm about to ban you from my floor excommunicado. I already banned one person today. You're going to be number 2. Because you won't answer the questions. You avoid them. Just like V. Newton. Who has the right to drug and rape my son without my consent? Who has the right to use my son as a sex toy? You know what you're missing here is the complete human rights violation that's happening right in front of your face. My son's rights have been raped. His mother's rights raped. You just want to make this about myself. So your judgment's really fucked. Right, Creedy? Again, I asked you a question and you avoided it. Oh, well, they erased my channels and my labors 80% of the time. Didn't bother you. Didn't bother Creedy. Didn't bother community when they censored me. Right? I'm supposed to feel sorry for everyone except for my son. And that's the point of this. The only thing you give a fuck about is yourselves. You're the victims to my son's rape. And you're offended I said something that made you unhappy. And you're mad that I'm not happy about the rape of my son. And it was people like George Soros that said you will be happy owning not a fucking thing. And today we're sitting in a situation where 1/3 of people will die, while 1/3 murder, and the other third will watch. 33, 66, 99. And I'm the 100th nigger that said something about it. Amazing. Counts for nothing. Means nothing. Matters not to no one when you're the first one to say something about it. No one wants to believe it. As a matter of fact, They refuse to believe it. That's called cognitive dissonance. As a matter of fact, they'd rather attack my name and my character than to delegate or resolve the issues that came out of my mouth. Who has the right to rape my son? That's a fair question. I haven't seen him since the day he was born. I had court-ordered visitation rights. DHHS is in contempt of court right now. You're in violation of human rights. You're good people because you sit silent. You turn a blind eye to crime. You avoid it. You have a code of silence because of your ethics. You got bought off a degree at a time. Oh, because of people like you, David, there won't be no humans left in society by 2047. They made movies about it. These new green energy cities, you're the batteries. They're gonna fucking power the cities with. Kind of like something out of the Matrix. Part of the Green New Deal. Isn't that amazing? You see, Creedy's in here still hasn't addressed the issue of rape of my newborn son, treating his immigrant mother like a roadie whore, a hooker, like she was being pimped out to the community when she got here or something, which they accused me of, but in a year's time, they still haven't found any evidence. Or one John, a fucking trick. And they still keep milking this case for all it's worth at the taxpayer's expense. The average birth in America is about $12,000. My son's birth was $4,000, and we were going to pay the expenses cash. We didn't want state-funded health insurance, and we didn't want state-funded services. We didn't want vaccinations. We didn't want vitamin K shots. We were saying no to all of these things. The only reason why we even went to the hospital is because I didn't want to birth my son on the floor in my home like a dog, out of respect for his fucking mother. And look at you whores for your mouthpieces. You ought to be fucking murdered. Because you feel so good about raping people of their children, right? It was cool when it was my son. But when it's your neck, not cool. I know. I should never fucking told you a damn thing, David, because it was just a waste of my time. You fucked me. You raped me. You stole from my children and my prodigy so you could feed your own family. Because that's what kind of man you are. No different than Creedy. You're of the same archetype. It's amazing. No, David, you raped my children. That's the reality. You don't respect men. So you steal my time, feed off my energy, so you can feed your families and fuck mine in the process. Because you're good people. No accountability, right, David? Got to point at me, can't point at yourself. Isn't that right? Got you. It's amazing when the finger is pointing back at you, ain't it? What'd you do? Nothing. What'd Todd do? Loved me so much, couldn't even bother to share my feed. Get out of here. Haven't got an argument. You haven't answered one of my questions. You avoid them. And it's recorded for you. Artificial intelligence will study you for this. Because you forgot your institutions were attached to the streets. You harbor in them, you shelter in them, terrified of the rain. Your makeup will run in a storm. Goodbye, David. That's 2 down. Who's next? No point in arguing with him. I didn't vote for any of this shit. There's my logic at work. If I didn't vote for it, never got my approval, not one time. And if they thought they had my approval, they're out of their fucking minds. Because I don't give anyone approval. I didn't give anyone permission to rape my child. And somehow I'm the guilty party without a trial. No evidence, no witnesses. Assumptions, feelings, and concerns rule this country. Political ideology and theories that are not backed by fact. Facts are actually left out of the classrooms, the courtrooms, the institutions of higher learning. My gosh, you're led by your emotions. Mind boggling. You're not logical. You're not rational. Not even scientific. And most people are fucking illiterate. It's amazing. They're more concerned with their political status or their technology. Profit margins dictate their emotional state. There's no profit in my son's life, so it doesn't matter. It's disgusting to me. It's literally fucking disgusting. Hey, yo.
Hey,
Fuck up my back.
I see you walking weird.
Yeah. I did. Look. Sitting in a chair wrong.
Oh boy.
What are you doing?
I'm doing all right. Hi Taz. You eating cheese? Hi Taz.
Oh, shit. You, grab a knee on my back.
Yeah.
Fuck. Oh. Oh. Oh, it's like it. Got a kink in it. Alright. It's like, right. Oh, fuck. Oh.
Don't shy.
Yeah, just, oh. Oh, you see how it's bent?
Yeah.
Because I got hit by a fucking car.
Yeah.
And when I sit wrong, I fucking spazzes out on me. Oh. That's the sciatica.
Yeah.
This is why I can't keep a regular fucking job.
I know.
Part of it.
So bad.
Yep. Oh. Oh, shit. A little better. It'll work itself out. Fucking wild.